watched in the background while you're doing something else like playing a video game, but I do want you to at least view the first few parts of this video. The death of all comedy is that, I used to joke with my friends on the internet that, the real reason why Trump was on Epstein Island, it's because he was gay for Epstein. The death of all comedy is the very real possibility that Donald Trump sucked off Bill Clinton while Putin watched. And I don't know, but that seems pretty gay to me. But now, let's take a step back for a second. What do you do when the American president is a pedophile? You can go out of your way to say, we always knew, it was always accessible, this is information you always had. But no, it isn't. It wasn't. It never was accessible. Because Trump did such a good job at burying this information, at hiding his skeletons in the closet. The closet he is very much in, by the way. Right, but we can start asking questions here. What do you do? What is the correct, way to take on this information and what to do? In my opinion, remove him from power. Because you can analyze what right-wingers would do. Right-wingers commit acts of extreme violence on LGBTQ plus groups, just on the incorrect idea that these groups are more likely to be pedos. And with that, they go out of their way and take action. So I ask, where do you stand at? Where do you stand at? What action are we supposed to take when something like this is going on? I have seen right-wingers say that it's normal, it's okay.
It's true or not, but I want to ask you a question. Let's say you're right. I'll grant that you're right, and he's on the list and all the things, and you're right about all the accusations you've been making. Why is it wrong that he did those things? Trump, in particular, why is it wrong that he did those things?
Because child rape is wrong.
Why?
And so we're saying, but Trump did nothing wrong, and denying that he was on the island. If you say that protecting pedophiles is one step away from pedophilia, then you are. And if it isn't, if somehow it isn't, if what Donald Trump isn't, if it's some other label that it's then, at what point does pedophilia become okay? Because that's the argument you're making. What number of victims, what age of the victims, how long ago it happened, at what point does it become okay? I want you to answer that question. Go on, answer that question. Because this is ridiculous how we've allowed a glorified orange that fucked hundreds of kids on Epstein Island. And it was a part of the largest sex trafficking operation to become the president of the United States, the most influential country on the planet. And what he has done is what you expect someone like that to do. He has ruined it. You can't burn flags anymore. That's a violation of the First Amendment. It's protected speech. It counts as so. The Supreme Court has done rulings, and if you want more, you can watch the Legal Eagle video on that. So I asked then, what would the right do if this was Obama? You know what the right would do? Race riots. People in Texas and in all those other right-wing leaning states would state Jim Crow era laws if Obama was found to be on the Epstein list during his presidency. So I ask you, where do you stand at? Do you stand with the people protecting pedophiles on the right? Or do you stand with common sense that takes Donald Trump out of power? The choice of song here was very deliberate, by the way. Where do you stand at? Where do you stand at? What recourse is supposed to be taken? I don't know. Do you? What would the right do? The right has shown itself to have already passed the point, or which I like to call the point of no return. It's when a political movement has its leader deified to a point where any actions he or she does is considered perfect always, and if they did something wrong, you must question if that something is all wrong to begin with.